We all have strength enough to endure the misfortunes of others. Man is born free, and everywhere he is in chains. Beauty is truth, truth beauty that is all ye know on earth, and all ye need to know. It is better to be a human being dissatisfied than a pig satisfied. Better to be Socrates dissatisfied than a fool satisfied. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. Do I contradict myself? Very well, then I contradict myself. I am large. I contain multitudes. The degree of civilization in a society can be judged by entering its prisons. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. I dream my painting, and then I paint my dream. Experience is simply the name we give our mistakes. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist, that is all. The voice of the intellect is a soft one, but it does not rest until it has gained a hearing. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. The way to love anything is to realize that it might be lost. The best way out is always through. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. Start every day with a smile and get it over with. The whole aim of practical politics is to keep the populace alarmed and hence clamorous to be led to safety, by menacing it with an endless series of hobgoblins, all of them imaginary. Everything you can imagine is real. You do not need to leave your room. Remain sitting at your table and listen. Do not even listen, simply wait, be quiet, still and solitary. The world will freely offer itself to you to be unmasked. It has no choice. It will roll in ecstasy at your feet. Do one thing every day that scares you. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. I never made a mistake in my life. I thought I did once, but I was wrong. The toughest thing about success is that you've got to keep on being a success. The poet doesn't invent, he listens. Life is a beautiful, magnificent thing, even to a jellyfish. Life is a tragedy when seen in close-up, but a comedy in long shot. The oldest and strongest emotion of mankind is fear, and the oldest and strongest kind of fear is fear of the unknown. I find television very educating. Every time somebody turns on the set, I go into the other room and read a book. I refuse to join any club that would have me as a member. I require 3 things in a man. He must be handsome, ruthless, and stupid. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Humor is emotional chaos remembered in tranquility. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. The most difficult thing is the decision to act. The rest is merely tenacity. Our problems stem from our acceptance of this filthy, rotten system. The artist is a man who finds that the form or shape of things externally corresponds, in some strange way, to the movements of his spirit. The world breaks everyone, and afterward, some are strong at the broken places. I arise in the morning torn between a desire to improve the world and a desire to enjoy the world. This makes it hard to plan the day. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. If you have to ask what jazz is, you'll never know. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. A journey is a person in itself. No two are alike, and all plans, safeguards, policing, and coercion are fruitless. We find that after years of struggle that we do not take a trip takes us. If you want a picture of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face, forever. In a time of universal deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. The only difference between me and a madman is that I am not mad. Education is what survives when what has been learned has been forgotten. Freedom is what you do with what's been done to you. The question isn't who is going to let me, it's who is going to stop me. I paint myself because I am so often alone and because I am the subject I know best. I used to think I was the strangest person in the world, but then I thought there are so many people in the world. There must be someone just like me who feels bizarre and flawed in the same ways I do. I would imagine her, and imagine that she must be out there thinking of me too. We must love one another or die. One is not born, but rather becomes a woman. Old age is no place for sissies. Not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love. I'm just a personality with a checkbook. Take it easy, but take it. There's no such thing as a free lunch. In the depth of winter, I finally learned that within me there lay an invincible summer. I would like to be remembered as a person who wanted to be free, so other people would also be free. Any girl can be glamorous. All you have to do is stand still and look stupid. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. Men fell in love with Gilda, but they wake up with me. The first principle is that you must not fool yourself, and you are the easiest person to fool. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. A life is not important except in the impact it has on other lives. The only people for me are the mad ones, the ones who are mad to live, mad to talk, mad to be saved, desirous of everything at the same time. The ones who never yawn or say a commonplace thing, but burn, burn, burn like fabulous yellow Roman candles exploding like spiders across the stars. We are what we pretend to be, so we must be careful about what we pretend to be. With great power there must also come great responsibility. Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. To be a Negro in this country and to be relatively conscious is to be in a rage almost all the time. I'm selfish, impatient, and a little insecure. I make mistakes, I am out of control, and at times hard to handle. But if you can't handle me at my worst, then you sure as hell don't deserve me at my best. There is no normal life that is free of pain. It's the very wrestling with our problems that can be the impetus for our growth. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. There may be times when we are powerless to prevent injustice, but there must never be a time when we fail to protest. In spite of everything, I still believe that people are really good at heart. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. For beautiful eyes, look for the good in others. For beautiful lips, speak only words of kindness. And for poise, walk with the knowledge that you are never alone. Dream as if you'll live forever. Live as if you'll die today. The cosmos is within us. We are made of star stuff. We are a way for the universe to know itself. The image is one thing and the human being is another. It's very hard to live up to an image. Life should not be a journey to the grave with the intention of arriving safely in a pretty and well-preserved body, but rather to skid in broadside in a cloud of smoke, thoroughly used up, totally worn out, and loudly proclaiming, "Wow, what a ride." Inside every cynical person, there is a disappointed idealist. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. I think I'm funny because I see the world from a different perspective than most people. Knowledge speaks, but wisdom listens. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. I always knew I was a star, and now the rest of the world seems to agree with me. What can be asserted without evidence can also be dismissed without evidence. I used to think the worst thing in life was to end up all alone. It's not. The worst thing in life is to end up with people who make you feel all alone. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. It's just a ride, and we can change it anytime we want. It's only a choice. No effort, no work, no job, no savings of money. Just a simple choice, right now, between fear and love. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. I freed 1,000 slaves. I could have freed 1,000 more if only they knew they were slaves. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The more you can increase fear of drugs, crime, welfare mothers, immigrants and aliens, the more you control all the people.